Hello and welcome. Sorry for the delay. We are actually starting up right now, and today we will be starting actually with Major, who is, I don't even want to discuss what he is holding up. Yes, yes. And actually, we are going to have a special guest appearance of yours truly, 420.
Hello.
420 does
Great
not have
to be
a
on the
cam, so he's a little sad we don't get to see his beautiful face. But he's filling
I'm
in
sorry.
for he's filling in for Mr. Kirbz, who seems to be missing in action tonight.
Yes. So with that, we are actually gonna get you started with going into everything that was sent over to me. It's gonna be a fun time. Hopefully, there are some things.
Qurkii, I need a Kirby screenshot right there, actually. Hold on, that's a great idea. Let's make it happen while you're talking.
Alright, so as we're talking, whoever wants to DM me right now, DM me a picture, one of his screenshots, I'll put it up there.
We know you got 600 of them.
Yes, you have a shrine list. Come on.
Come on, Liz, send her one. Let's go. Chop, chop.
Send me it.
Alright, Liz, come on. This is your one job. This is your calling at life.
Yeah, just shoot it into my DMs because I have like 4 things up right now.
There is a sheet. I can grab one.
We're working on it. Alright, so what's first today, Qurkii?
So first we're going to start with the pick'ems, and all the casters were doing pretty well this week actually. With me and Kirbz actually getting 5 out of 7 right, and Major only getting 4 out of 7 right. So we actually beat him. So... And we are actually, he still is in the lead though, with 15 points. And I have 14, thanks to you lovely chat people. And
Twitch chat, OP.
Yes, and Kirbz has 13. So, but we are actually going to do our pick'ems again here in a minute. And 420 is going to be picking, so hey, you never know.
I'm hijacking Kirbz picks.
Yeah.
He needs
That's
all the
what
help
he gets for not being here.
He is in last place. So
he's not getting any help from me. We're tanking these.
He picks CLG every week, so I think he's tanking himself.
Syndicate Esports, you're winning next.
That's flame shot. 420 toxic confirmed.
So, all right. So we'll start with this week's pick'ems. The first one I have is 100 Thieves versus Team Liquid.
TL easy clap.
Okay.
TL with their new AD carry.
Okay. Twitch chat.
Twitch chat, Qurkii needs the assistance.
I do. Or I will nerf 420 sound. Okay. You guys want me to put 100? Okay, I have 2 votes for 100 right now. I think they're trolling me. So...
Didn't you see how good they looked versus TSM today? Like, TSM may have drafted Malachi for Bajurgens, but, whatever.
I have 3 for 100, so I have to do 100.
That's true. Okay, 100 Thieves it is.
Mm-hmm.
How are we doing on this Kirbz background? Because I need this in my life.
I haven't gotten him into my DMs, so...
Ooh, still not in her DMs. This is legitimately the first time and only time a girl's gonna ever ask you to be in her DMs. You might want to get on it.
So, yeah, I think Unda said that too at the very time. This is the first time a female has told Liz to shoot anything into her DMs.
I'm just kidding, Liz. You know I love you. All right, next game.
Fly versus Dig.
Ooh, I'm gonna take Dig actually. What do you got, Mr. 420?
Fly versus...
Which game is this again? Hold on. Dignitas versus who?
100. No, FlyQuest.
FlyQuest.
I'm gonna take FlyQuest here. I'm gonna take FlyQuest.
What do you got for me, Qurkii?
Twitch chat, wake up! I know
Twitch
it
chat,
took forever.
Sleeping.
I'm sorry, and I apologize. That was not my fault. I have 1 for Fly, so I'm right at Fly.
Fly this.
Fly this.
All right, next.
All
right, you got 2 flies.
CLG versus TSM.
I'm gonna take TSM, even though they look like garbage, but CLG looks like a fucking dumpster fire.
I mean, like, TSM, as bad as they are, is the state of NA right now. They are the third best team in NA still. That's how sad it is. CLG's won like one game, so yeah, definitely take a TSM.
You're gonna take TSM also?
Yes.
See, you can tell that's not Kirbz doing pickups because Kirbz never doesn't pick CLG.
He picks CLG like 3 straight weeks or something.
Yeah, 3 straight weeks.
Clearly the last place, dude.
What do you got, Qurkii?
I got the next one is they can't read it. Pull it back a little bit. Your club is getting knocked off. I already did CLG versus. Oh wait, what do I'm getting? Nobody.
TSM also lost to Team Liquid today, but that's besides the point.
So I guess I'll do TSM.
TSM? Gotcha.
That's
That's a safe pick. I would say that's a safe pick.
Alright,
Hey,
you guys
what's
ready? Thank you, Lisk. I got it. You ready for it?
Yeah, I'm totally ready. Give me it.
There you go. That's the picture you get.
Hell yeah! We got Kirby's back. Let's go. We got the boy.
Sorry guys, I just have a little cold. Don't worry.
We got the Kirby's back. Hey, turn this to / Kirby's. Hold up. Be Kirby 112. Join us.
GG versus EG.
Ooh. I'm gonna take the upset and take Golden Guardians for this one. Actually,
I don't really think that's an upset though. I think Golden Guardians is actually better than that. I think if you pick EG, that'd probably be the. I'll take Golden Guardians as well.
I have 4 for EG, so that's what I'm taking. I'll have
EG is alright. Next one.
CLG versus Immortals.
Well, I'm not even going to discuss this one. I'm going to take Immortals.
Yeah,
Immortals.
Alright, and it looks like I have 1 for Immortals, so that's what I'll be taking too.
Alright. Safe pick'ems. Okay, what TES games we got this week?
I have 1 more. Dig versus C9. You forgot the C9 game.
Oh, I must have put an extra game in there on accident. Okay, that's fine though.
Okay.
Who do you got?
Dig versus C9.
I'm gonna take C9. I think that's easy clap. 420.
I'm going with the upset. I'm gonna go Team Dignitas.
Oh, somebody took Dig to beat C9. He's trolling. Kirby's is trolling his pick'ems right now. For Weed,
Kirbz would totally pick Dignitas over Cloud9. What are you talking?
Kirbz would never. Hold on. Take it. Take the bet. Do it, Qurkii.
Alright, I guess I'm taking Dig too.
Alright, let's go. Alright, what's my TES games?
Our TES games this week are going to be Baka versus X-Force.
Ooh, this is a good one. This is a Plat League game. First question. Do we know if Lisk is playing this week? First question.
Lisk, are you playing this week?
Lisk, are you playing this week? I'm not. Ooh.
Zeropi says he is.
Thracian, you my boy. I love you. You know I do, but I'm taking X-Force.
Oh, yeah, I'm gonna take Baka.
You gonna take Baka?
I'm taking Baka. Even without Lisk, I still think they could have.
Okay.
I don't know. This is hard.
This is a hard one.
Yeah. I'll go with Baka.
Baka, okay.
I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
And the next one is Baka Preschool versus Inner Logic for Gladiator.
You know the safe pick here is to take Baka Preschool, right? Baka Preschool looks like this dominating powerhouse that I don't know if any team can even beat them. The Thalu is playing really well, though.
They lost Flan.
Like, they did lose Flan. And I know that is going to hurt them. I think I'm still going to... I like to win pick'em, so I'm still going to take Baka Preschool, though. But I think it's going to be a closer series than people think it's going to be. Like, Interlogic's going to test them.
Yeah, I think, for sure. I think Interlogic gives them a good test. I still think Baka just, like, Didi's still there, like, Mexican Potato's still there. So I still think they have a very strong team. I don't know who their new 80 carry is. Is it Sainu Taco?
It's Taco.
Is it Taco? Okay, so I think he should fill in pretty good. So I'm still going to say that Baka wins. It goes 3 games.
Mm-hmm.
I'm picking Baka Preschool.
That's safe. All right,
Okay.
so if I remember correctly, this is the time where we're gonna do this. We're gonna do a different segment for you today, okay? And I want you guys to really have a good time with this, okay? We're gonna do something called "The Rise from Iron to Challenger: A Qurkii Story." So, Qurkii, if you don't mind, will you please show everybody your op.gg for me, real quick, so we can talk about this?
Yeah, I guess I can do that. So, give me a second to put this up. I was not prepared for this, by the way. So,
And you can see Kirbz. You can see Kirbz' very excited face right there. He's really excited for this segment.
I fucking hate you all. Am I allowed to swear in this?
Yes, you are.
This is just gonna be terrible. Okay, so add source. I need a new one. Just add it. I was not prepared, so I did not have any of this set up. Okay.
Pretty easy. Just op.gg yourself and pull it over.
So we are just going to make this just a tiny bit smaller, and we're gonna just throw a couple filters real quick to crop it up a little bit. Takes me 2 seconds. So if I write with
op.gg reviews we will totally do on Major's stream tonight, because Major will be streaming after this for my boys that want to join the Baby Dong Club. Which, by the way, if you subscribe or follow, you'll understand. Thank you, Pop Tart.
Alright, so... Okay. I'm just gonna put it over top of the fireplace for the moment so everybody can see it when we go
Sounds
there.
amazing.
Alright, are we ready for this? Because I'm not ready for this stupid thing.
Alright, I'm ready for it. Let me have it. Let us have it.
Okay. So there's my iron one.
Ooh, can we get a little zoom in?
All right, let me blow this up.
Can we get a little
Wait,
zoom in, please, Qurkii?
how big do you want it? Like,
A little more zoom in.
I zoomed in, like, I don't know if I can zoom in anymore.
All right. First thing I want to do. Okay.
Hold on. There, it cuts off my iron one. Do you just want to see the color?
No, it's okay. We all know.
There, that's
Or
just zoomed.
2 eyes or 1 eye? 2 eyes?
2 eyes.
All right. I'm gonna look this up. We're gonna share this, my friends. This is for my friends. Here you go, friends. Okay, so first things first, I gotta ask. Your first Soraka game. All right, we're looking at it.
Wait. First Soraka, like, in the list, or, like, the newest?
Yeah,
the
your
most
first
recent?
Soraka game, okay? Your
Okay.
game went 25 minutes.
Where do you... Wait.
Okay, click the top Soraka game.
Oh,
at
the
very
most
top.
recent. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, click the most recent one. Click the little arrow.
Yeah.
Click the little arrow next to it. See the little arrow? Okay, my first question I have is, why does the game go 25 minutes if Jin still has tier 1 boots?
Yeah, actually, yo, Digi, I am trying to jungle because I wanted to try something different. So I actually am learning Warwick and Shyvana right now, and so I'm actually doing a lot of, like, practice tool and back.
Next question. Why does Nasus have Frozen Heart, Spirit Visage, doesn't have Triforce or Gauntlet? Can anyone explain this to me?
This is iron.
Brett?
This
Teams?
is iron.
Twitch chat. Okay. Next, what's the next question? Okay.
I don't know what the next question is. Did you see how I popped off on that victory though? I got 12 and I got 9 and 17, and then 12 and 20. I was actually doing fairly good on Soraka for a little bit. I had a good streak for a half a
420. You got any interesting questions looking at the OP.GG here?
You see this picture of Kirbz?
Yeah.
That's what this OPGG does to you. That's iron for you. That's what iron is.
Like, what am I reading right now? I want to give this guy some credit here. His name is Comfort. All right, interesting.
I don't apparently know how to play Nautilus. Everybody says it's super easy. I was very confused, obviously.
This guy on the second game is Big Wiener Tom 101.
Yeah.
He obviously is not invited into the Baby Dawn Club. We can totally flame my OP.GG. I am totally okay with that. This is rough. Let's bring my OP.GG up.
124.
Yeah, let's see what we got here.
Let's see. I don't see.
You're under 50% win rate now. What happened?
Wait, I don't want to discuss it. All right.
What is your name? Major what?
TES Major.
TES Major?
It's in Twitch chat. Oh no, I didn't. I didn't put it in Twitch chat. Where's my TES Major?
There you go. 199 silver, 4 bronze. There we go. There you go. There you go, everybody.
Yeah, Major is struggling here, not having a good time.
Let's look at why.
Moral of the story: Major, play more Oriana. Stop playing everything else. That's what I'm getting from this.
Well, I haven't seen you play Oriana.
Oh, it's
in a little
updated.
bit.
That's updated. I have not played. I played today. I played Zillion, a flex queue game, and we played against a Blitzcrank. Hold on. Please please click the flex queue game with Zillion.
Okay.
Let me tell you, Blitzcrank with Lichbane, Gnasher's Tooth, Rabadons, not fun. That's some shit False Lord would do. That's a rough one. That's some False shit right there.
So yeah, I guess that's supposed to be my rise, quote unquote. I was bronze 2 last season. So
you were bronze 2 last season.
And not in flex. In flex, I think I was silver 4. But pretty much you guys hard carried me, so I don't really count that. But I was bronze 2 by myself, so I'm hoping to get back into bronze.
So if anyone has any coaching tips for Qurkii, she will happily take them. Mm-hmm. I'm a lost cause, but Lisk tries to help me when I play Orin. Thank you, Lisk. I appreciate you. Me and Lisk, I turned into I was pretty good on Orin, thanks to Lisk here helping me out.
Alright. So, that is that section of, I guess, and from what I'm understanding from you guys, you want to start looking at my op.gg a little bit more often, which I'm not really...
Yep, we're gonna keep updating it on Qurkii's op.gg. I think we already did pick'ems.
Yep.
You missed that. That was at the beginning. Power rankings will not be this week because power rankings doesn't make no sense to do them every single week as things change. Most likely next week or the week after. We'll do it every couple of weeks because otherwise it just who beat who basically. So we do have interesting questions.
Yes, we do. We have some hard-hitting TES questions, and we'd like to get your guys' opinion, too. As I read off these questions, we'll hear it from our two 420 and Major, but, feel free to give your opinion in the chats as well. First question we have is, can anyone beat Syndicate's Plat team?
Ooh,
420? 420?
Yeah, let's start with 420.
No.
Anyone beat them? For sure. I think so. There are other teams that I think can contend with.
Easy.
Did we lose 420 here, or?
No, I think he just stopped talking.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, you cut out.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I hear you now, but you cut out, though.
Oh,
so you
yeah, I
think
think
people can beat him?
I think they can be beaten. I think it's going to take someone to play a perfect game against them, though. But I think they're very strong across all their lanes. And just looking at their stats, just yesterday, they look like very strong in pretty much every lane. I think like going back to season 1, where everyone thought Rome Revolution could be beaten. I think like on any given day, you have an off game or whatnot. Like this is still platinum elo, so I do think they can be beaten.
I'm also gonna say that every team can lose. If I had to, do I think Syndicate loses a game? I don't think so. I think Syndicate looks really good. I think they seem like they've maybe calmed down on the whole roster change every other week thing. Hopefully, Foss likes to swap players around. It keeps it interesting, I guess.
I think it's an extra element to having to scout them too, because like at any given point they can use someone deep on. Change it again. Right?
Yeah, so it probably changed again. So who knows? I'm gonna say there's.
I got Flan now.
Now Zerobi's benched. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I honestly don't know what's going on. I think that Syndicate is definitely the best team in Plat League. Do I 100% think they go undefeated? Probably not. I think it's really hard for somebody to get to go undefeated. Personal preference. What do you think, Qurkii?
I think that I don't watch. I'll be completely frankly honest. I don't watch a lot of the games except for the ones I stream. And I don't pay attention to the scores. I just say congratulations.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay.
I feel bad. I don't give Olympian a lot of the love that I give as much as Gladiator because I stream Gladiator, so I know them a little bit more and I know the teams a little bit more. I know Olympian has a little bit more love as far as for Matt and a lot of the casters over there. So.
Yeah, I think it's the same way for me. I don't get to really watch much of the Gladiator stream. Like I try and catch the VODs, but yeah, like I'm same with you. Like I know more about the Olympian League. I know about the Gladiator League.
Right. Yeah. All right. What's the next question you got for me, Qurkii, today?
Will Syndicate Gold Team ever win a game?
Ooh, I'm gonna say yes. I think Syndicate Gold. I think Syndicate Gold Team. That could be true. That could be true. I will say that, all seriousness, I do think not winning a game is almost impossible. I think that sooner or later you get an FF, somebody has an off day, you finally start clicking, etc. There's been some. I don't think we've ever had a team not win a single game that's made it through the whole split. I honestly don't think we've had that. That's my personal opinion. Like, even Hawkeye last year won a game, even if it was under questionable circumstances, they still won a game. So that's my personal preference. I think it takes a lot to, like, legitimately not win a game.
When do you verse them?
Mark it on your calendars. April 6th. Yep, April 6th.
What do you think, 420?
What do I think, if they can win a game or a series?
Game series, yep.
Definitely, yeah. Like I said, I don't think in the history of our league that we've had a team not win a single series or a single game, and they've been close in a few, right? I think they've had a couple of series. So there's going to be a night where they're just, like you said, clicking on all cylinders, and maybe it's that last week against we don't get paid. But I think
maybe it is.
I think it'll happen before then.
So next question.
Okay. Will we don't get paid for this win a game? Will the admins win a game?
Yeah, we're winning this week.
Ooh, I don't know, because here's the thing. You know how we get wings every Monday?
Uh-huh.
So I invited Dempsey and his wife with us this Monday.
Oh, I can't wait. No, we're going to win this week. We have 420 jungling this week, thanks to Mr. Sammy 2Slap agreeing to a reschedule. He wants to beat us at full strength, and I'm really excited. We haven't played with 420 all season. For those of you who have been around for multiple years, you know that's been our jungler for multiple seasons. And don't get me wrong, I don't think this is the only game we win. Like, I think the admins are coming back. I think Brer in the jungles, he's honestly, he looks good, and he's getting better. And I think Pop-Tart and Jet are just going to keep getting better. So, like, I'm telling you, don't sleep on the admin team.
Famous last words, Lisk says. Famous last words.
We're going to win.
I'm here to untilt Chad.
Yeah,
We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it.
We're doing it this week. Sammy Two Slap is going down.
Yeah, I've talked to Dempsey a lot about that, and Sammy too. Alright. Can anyone beat Baka Preschool?
Can we do that?
No, we did Syndicate.
Can anybody beat Syndicate because they're winning Plat League, but Baka Preschool is winning in
Oh,
Gladiator
I'm sorry.
League.
I
So-
will say that there's a reasonable chance that NFG beats them. There's
yeah.
a reasonable chance NTF beats them.
NTF, I think, is also undefeated, correct?
Yes, NTF. I think there's a reasonable chance that NTF and NFG beats them, especially with now that like, I think Baka Preschool is still really good. I think that they're really good. But we'll see. I think there's a reasonable chance.
Alrighty. I don't want to read this one. He's not even here.
Oh, we're reading it. Do it.
Is Kirbz the greatest player to play the game?
This is a list
No.
question. Is Kirbz? Did anybody see Kirbz Oriana game today?
Which one?
All of them.
I got front row seats. He's the greatest player to ever play the game. Like,
He's the greatest player to ever play the game. Honestly, he's the greatest player to ever play the game. Like, I'm sorry to tell you,
did not
Lisk
watch
agrees.
the stream, then you just
Lisk
missed his
agrees.
greatness.
He's the greatest player to ever play the game. Which, by the way, the Ambassador team did win 2-0 today with Kirbz, their star-studded starting mid laner. Absolutely smashing kids, and he carried the squad to 2 straight victories. Digi, just after the game, Digi was like, Kirbz, please teach me how to play League of Legends. Like, I was there first. 420 was like, Kirbz, please teach me how to play League of Legends. And Kirbz taught Pop-Tart how to hit the 0-10 power strike and still win the game. It was wild, honestly.
Yeah, like, I mean, if you watch the game, like, we were super far down, like, we were down like 5,000-6,000 gold, and then Kirbz was just like, "Don't worry, guys, I'm gonna teach you how to play it right now, right this game," and
then that was the end of it. They were down 6,000 gold. Kirbz hits 4 shockwaves in a row. They just win the game. It was the wildest thing I've ever seen.
Yeah, so that's why
Kirbz
he's
OP.
not here right now, is because he's so tired from carrying everybody and teaching them how to play.
Yeah, his back hurts.
Yeah, his back is
hurts.
hurting.
Yeah,
Okay.
he's exhausted.
I understand now why he's not here.
Yeah, he's the greatest player to ever play the game. Saying as Twitch, do we have any subjects left today, or is that edited?
Way too early MVP each league.
Ooh, yeah, way too early MVP league.
man.
Let's start with Olympian.
We have to MVP each one?
No, just each league, not each team.
Each league.
If you had, it's
thank
the way too early MVP
God.
for
Okay.
each league.
Way too early MVP.
Yeah,
Got
because
it.
we're only a third of the way through the season.
Okay. So who
So who
is
do you-
the best for Olympian? We'll start with Olympian.
Qurkii, do you have a comment on this since you don't really watch Olympian games, or do you want to skip? You want to pass on this one?
I don't know. I like Perfect. He's
Perfect's not
perfect.
even playing anymore, though.
I don't care. He's perfect.
So perfect is perfect. Heard.
Perfect is
All
perfect.
right.
420.
You could
Who do
still
you got?
count, I guess.
Who do you got?
Oh man, I mean, just having just heard this question right now, I haven't really thought about it. But jeez, like there's
It's hard.
yeah,
That's a hard
it is a
one.
very hard one to think about. Like I know Zerobi's killing it. Rainbow Kittens, AD carry, Art Dubtress is. There's
Honestly, you want my I'm gonna do mine.
Okay.
If I had to pick one person right now, it'd be Latona. I know some people are gonna flame me, and I do think top lane is the weakest lane in Plat League right now. But I do think that Latona constantly smacks his laner. If I had to take somebody that wasn't Latona, like Zerobi, you can argue Zerobi because Zerobi's done really well, but Zerobi's legitimately gotten 4-man dive bot lane every single goddamn. So his stats really aren't that high, and I get it. Like,
no, his stats are really good despite all the pressure he gets.
But if I'm going off like just pure like being like, I think top lane pool in Plat League is like down here, right? Like all the way to the bottom. Like I think top lane pool is dog shit. No offense to the top laners in Plat League, but you guys are struggling. That's why I'm like, even if Lisk was there, I think that's why I always say if Lisk is there, Lisk is good. But I think top lane's struggling. All right, and then Latona is odds of probably the best top laner. And then you can argue the gentleman from Leaf Elites, who also is quite good. But like I think
I do like
the grandma from Rainbow Kitten's also pretty.
I will say though, if I had to pick, I would probably say Latona, and then my argument pick to that would be our Dubster. Obviously, I gave you my reasoning for Zerobi, but our Dubstress, I don't think Rainbow Kittens is that good, and I think our Dubstress is the best player on that team. Like I love Smalls, he's a nice guy, and I like their players, but honestly, I think that our Dubstress is the best player on that team, and for them to be middle of the pack, I think is actually impressive.
Yeah, I agree with that. I mean, what are they? 4 weeks in now, so I mean, still not even quite halfway there. But yeah,
it's like way too more. Early, you know what I mean? Like that's the point. It's way too early.
No, I understand. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
And then for
Gladiator.
I'll say I'm gonna pull up some controversial things. You ready for this?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Sammy 2 slap.
I love my boy Sammy. He's a great. All right. Gladiator's a whole nother beast, honestly. I want to say potato, and I'm not just saying it because they're spamming it. I was thinking about this because I write these questions, so I'm the first one to actually think about it. I want to say potato because of how much potato brings to them. Like potato does a lot of their shot calling, from what I've been told, and potato's just a rock. He's statistically the best support in Gladiator League, and support's a pretty strong role. Downfall is another interesting concept because Downfall is actually, if you look at the stats, like Downfall is popping off. Like I don't think Gladiator 80 carry pool is kind of like what I consider Olympian top pool. I don't think the Gladiator 80 carry pool is the greatest right now. Like I don't think the floor is as high, but I think like Downfall looks really good. But honestly, if you want like my wild card pick 2 out of that is the Thalu from Inner Logic. Me and 420 were talking about this the other day, right? And the man has the highest stats for a mid laner, and I think mid lane's the strongest pool out of TES Gladiator right now. Like all the mid laners are good.
Yeah, I think mid pool is super strong right now, and I think Cathalo is definitely one of those that's in that top tier. There's a few others as well with him, but yeah, he's definitely. Interlogic has played 8 games so far this season. Had a couple 6-game or 3-game series, so he does have a couple more games than the other mid laners. But yeah, overall his stats are pretty high up.
Yeah, and personally at the beginning of the season, like I knew Baka would be good. I knew NFG would be good. I had Interlogic at 7 on my power ranking at the beginning.
Yeah, like we were saying earlier in the stream, they're tough. Yeah, they're tough
like,
outs.
Defalu is legitimately like his players play around him really well, but Defalu is legitimately like he's carrying the load. So I have to like give him some credit. Like personally, that's who I would pick. So who do you got? 420. Do you agree with Defalu?
I'm of the same logic. Like there's a couple junglers that are performing really, really well right now. Like I want to see how that kind of shapes out as the rest of the season goes on. But I think right now, like you just touched on, you have personal experience with this. The mid lane pool is so deep right now. Like I think if I were to pick an MVP, it would have to come out of the mid lane pool. I'm gonna unknown challengers. Shout out to Diamandis. I think he's really good. But I also think Yodigi for Baka Preschool. Like with them losing Flan now, I think it's like more of the carries on his back for that team.
Right.
So
like
I think like
Yodigi's extremely good. But Yodigi, in my personal opinion, has the most talent around him in Gold
League. Like I said, he's gonna have to take. I think he's gonna have to have more responsibility now that Flan's gone.
Right.
So we'll see how that works out for them. But yeah, they still have a lot of talent here, right? Like they're top lane strong, jungle strong, and support is, like you mentioned earlier, one of the strongest supports in the game, in our league at least.
I actually have I Mute You as the number 1 league, NTF. To be 100% honest right now. I love Gavin. I think Gavin does a great job. But personally, if in Gladiator, I think I Mute You is the best one. But I have to follow right now, but we'll see by the end of the year how it goes.
All right.
Any more questions today, Quirk, or just Q&A time?
Just Q&A time from our chat to see. We're gonna give it about 15 minutes, I'd say, because we're about
I would say
an
roughly
hour.
15.
Yeah, we have about 15 or so minutes. So if you have any of your questions, pop them into chat. We're gonna answer them. And then this is when chat gets quiet and I get to go to bed early. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Come on, chat. You guys have been talking smack the whole time. What was Zero Domain's ranking for mid lane? Are we talking in Olympian? I think Zero Domain is the second best mid laner in Plat. I think Earl King is the best mid laner in Plat. Earl King would have been my Olympian League MVP, but he has not played every game. Yeah, he has not played every game. Yeah, he has not played as much. That's why. I honestly think that's personal preference. Best bot lane duo in the league. Okay, well, Flan's gone, so I'm not going to take a Baka preschool. Okay, am I doing is this Olympian, Kirby, or is this for Glad, or both? Both. Okay, I would say best bot lane has to be Zerobi Dogster. I don't think you can really argue that. They are number one in the league for a reason. And then I would have to say...
Yo, Digi Potato, Taco Potato.
Downfall Illumi? Probably now that Flan's gone. I think Illumi's a starter. After that, I actually think it's Pop-Tart Jet Gorilla. I'm kind of biased, but I think after Flan's gone, I think that's probably best. I haven't seen Taco and Potato play yet. Otherwise, I would probably say them, but I haven't seen them play yet, so I can't say that. What do you think, 420?
I'm gonna give a shout out to you for Platinum League Diddly Dongers. Like, they have a pretty strong AD carry and Melodic Chaos. I think that's his or her name. Not sure, but yeah, they seem to have a pretty good synergy going on. So I'm gonna pick that for the Plat.
Okay, what do you got for Glad?
What? Yeah, that's how you pronounce her name, right? Diddly Dong.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not Baby Dongers.
That's just for best bot lane duo or best bot. Not saying like their team's strong, but I think their bot lane synergy is pretty good.
Okay. So what do you think for Glad?
Maybe I'm a homer here, but I think whenever after they play a little bit more, I think Jet Gorilla and Pop Tart have really, really good synergy together. Like, I've seen them play a few games together. They seem to be doing pretty good. So we'll see how that shapes out as they get more comfortable playing with each other.
Right. Okay, that's fair enough. Okay, what was the next question? Julian, right? Season 10, second best jungler in Plat League.
What? Huh?
Julian, right? Leaf Elite's jungler? He's the second best jungler in Plat League.
Okay.
Second best jungler in Plat League?
Yeah, the best is still Thurasian.
Yeah.
Thurasian's still
second
the
best.
Thurasian, no offense to Baka, I love Baka, but without Lisk, Thurasian's trying. You know what I mean? But I don't know what's going on with Tanjiro or Rukia and them, but they just don't look like they're the same that they were last season. And I don't know what that is. I do think Thurasian's still the best. I think Julian from Leaf Elites is still the second best, but I think Thurasian's working with less than the guy from Leaf Elites is.
I forget about Syndicate's jungler either. He's definitely up there.
Toast is so hit or miss. Yeah, Toast is so hit or miss. There are a lot of. I said they were second. You're gonna get your opinion biased in every rankings, no matter who you do it and where.
All right. Do we have any other questions that are not rankers, or do we?
Yeah,
have
ideally
others?
not ranked questions.
Do you guys? No, I do not. No, Lisk. Lisk is the best at sliding into my DMs. Sure, why not? Yes.
Come on, you guys gotta have something before I call it a night. Before I do op.gg reviews on my thing. Super Soaker is the best cost-efficient item for a mid laner.
Any
That's
recommendations?
not what he
on
asked. He asked
coaches
if
to
he
hire?
subs to your stream, will you stop building it?
Well, maybe. We're
Maybe.
not
I
doing
would-
reviews on Hearthside. Come on, give me a question that's not rankings.
Any recommendations on coaches to hire?
Recommendations on coaches to hire. Out, pay perfect for Fost. You can say whatever you want about Fost, but Fost knows his shit.
Outsource.
Out, pay perfect for Fost. Honestly.
Oh jeez.
Major, shut the fuck up. NGC. I really like NGC's mid laner. He's a really nice guy. I really like him a lot. He's a nice fella, and he's good. I enjoy him. That's my first part. And he hangs out in my Twitch chat, so I'm definitely biased, but he's my boy. I like him.
Oh boy.
Radiant. You cannot tell somebody to KYS after a game list and expect to, get unbanned. That just doesn't work like. Does Baka Priest still win regular season with Gladiator? That's actually a good question. That's a good one, actually. I want to say yes. I'm going to say yes. But what am I going to say is that Baka Preschool doesn't look like this unstoppable powerhouse. Like, now they look like they're beatable.
Yeah, I think we'll see how the change happens. I agree. I think that they're like just so far above, better than all the other teams. At least, and this is just a snapshot of the first 3 weeks. I don't want to like read too much into it, but I do think now they at least have not as many strengths. I don't know if they have a weakness in the bot
Baka
lane. But they don't
Preschool
have
play
any...
Syndicate week 1? Like, that's not, like, a thing.
I think they did, yeah.
Yeah, like, that's not, like, you're not saying anything, Lisk. Oh, okay, so hold on. So, should Unda be allowed to play in the Gold League since he can't get silver? No. Unda is a Trendemir god. I duo queued with him. And he is the definition of bad luck.
This is a really good one, yeah. I like this next question. Should
Syndicate
Syndicate
Sub-Zero out for Flan? Oh, my boys! No!
This is a good one for chat.
No, my boys! No, Zerobi's still a disgusting AD carry. I love Flan. I think Flan's great. I still think Zerobi still should be. Do I have anything else?
He can, since a full made to break you.
Can we get banned from League if we go Disco Nunu?
I don't know what Disco Nunu is.
I have no idea.
Ghost Cleanse Nunu? One of these days I'll tell you the story of Doki. Hello, my sexy. I wonder who this person's talking to, because I feel like it can't be me.
It's definitely that picture of Kirbz.
It's definitely the pictures of Kirbz. They're the Baby Dog Club. We'll talk about that on my stream tonight, because I don't want to talk about that on Hearthside. Batman will be the best jungle leader in Gladiator. See, Lisk knows. I can see it. Batman's really good, but I Mute You is a monster. Modern Marauders, really good. I Mute You's really good. Gavin's really good. Like, there's a lot of good junglers, actually. Most underrated veteran top laner with one leg. Obviously, Notes. Obviously. Notes, actually, I do have to admit, I was not high on Scrub Kings Gaming. I thought they would be bottom of the barrel. And through Notes' leadership and Kraken in them, like, Scrub King Gaming looks good. They surprised me. They're definitely a playoff team. And I got to give the man some credit. Modern Marauder looks like a Smurf if he's on Rengar. If he's not on Rengar,
Yeah, I personally played 3 games against him. One was on Rengar. Yeah, the man's Rengar is definitely platinum.
Yeah, so but FYI, if you play Scrub King Gaming, ban Rengar. Who's the best on NFG? Downfall. You could argue Illumi, but Illumi's a sub.
So I have a question, because this is something that
Qurkii, what do you got for me?
I am curious about because I wasn't sure. what are we going to do with that 10th seat in Gladiator?
10th seed in Gladiator. The plan is, if there's any subs, or if you have subs on your team that may want to start somewhere, we are going to open up a new team, and we're just going to throw together a lottery team for it. Obviously, most of us have subs. We don't ever want to lose our subs. But I do think that, obviously, you should want your players, and hopefully your friends, to have a chance to play instead of just rotting on the bench somewhere. So, personal preference, we're working on it. I think I almost got it done. I'm working on it, guys.
You're looking for a jungler still?
I need a jungler still, yes.
Yep. So if you're a jungler and you're not starting on a team, or you're just looking for a team, hit up Major.
Yep, hit up Major if you're looking for a team on the Gold League.
Yeah.
I'm so tempted to even let Unda jungle. So, help me, guys. Because if I don't find somebody, I'm going to let Unda do it. I'm going to let Unda do it if somebody don't get a hold of me. So, help me out. Unda jungle is trolling. So, any more questions? Come on, give me one more.
Can Qurkii successfully try to get herself into a role and get out of Iron and not be her typical supporter?
Can Qurkii get out of Iron?
Can
Is that the
Qurkii
question?
get out of Iron?
Yes, for sure, you'll get out of Iron. Does Qurkii get out of Bronze? I don't know about that. See, you're gonna get boosted.
Yeah.
By
Everyone's like, hey, we'll help you get out of Iron.
Yeah, I am gonna try to.
Let Qurkii jungle for the team. I offered Qurkii to be the jungler for that team. I think it should happen, but I don't know if she's willing. We're working on it.
So I just started jungling, so I'm a little.
Hey,
nervous.
it's Cat.
Yes, this is Mama Bell. So.
All right, we
think,
can replace the stream with
pick a
Cat.
position, and then you just pick 3 champions, and then that's all you play. I think you're kind of already doing that, but that's what I would recommend.
I have 2 that I like that I can that I've been practicing with and working on, but I have Warwick and Shyvana. I haven't found a 3rd one yet. But I want to be able to play. I need to know how to play 3 before I feel comfortable.
Play as Sejuani. She's Sejuani.
And I'm just so nervous about being on a team.
Ooh, Rookie of the Year. Who do I got for 2 early Rookie of the Year? I mute you in Gold League. You could argue it with Sweaty Dong from NTF. He's also quite good. But if I had to pick a rookie out of those, because you got to think Rookie hasn't played yet, so I would take one of them. If I had to pick Olympian, well, obviously it would probably be Latona because I took Latona to be MVP and he hasn't played before, so I would assume it would be him. Best player on Leaf Elites, Julian, the jungler. The jungler is actually disgusting. The top line is good too, though. I think that overall, I think Leaf Elites is a good team. I just really don't know what the fuck they're doing with their draft. Y'all are trolling. Y'all are honestly fucking trolling your draft. Your team's good, but either Foss dicked you guys so hard at draft that you guys forgot how to play League of Legends, or you guys were legitimately fucking trolling. That game 1 was the ugliest shit I've ever had to cast. Yeah, I don't think you experiment versus the best team in the league. But, yeah, whatever. Teach their own.
It's funny. My cat freaks out when she sees...
So, 420, you got anything to add before we call it a night?
No. Hopefully, next week we have Kirbz back. I'm glad I could fill in last minute for you.
Mm-hmm.
Notes gets his new leg in March. We will have a hype stream.
New leg.
Yeah, shout out to Notes' new leg. Anything for you to add, Qurkii, before we call it a night?
Nope. I will say this, since I am trying to jungle, I know Dempsey has been helping me a lot because he sends me videos and he sends me lots of tips and he gives me lots of so if anybody else has any tips or tricks or anything like that for jungling practicing, what I should keep an eye out for, it would help.
So my next thing, I will say that reminder: this VOD will be posted on YouTube later or tomorrow, depending on how Qurkii feels. Most likely tomorrow. She's tired. Thanks for joining us tonight. We will be back next week. I'm not sure if it will be Friday or Saturday yet. We'll update you in the Discord. I will be streaming after this. I don't know what we're playing yet, but we're playing something. Maybe op.gg reviews for follows and subs. Come join the Baby Dawn Club for me.
I did have one more announcement, and I totally forgot, and I was talking to Pop-Tart about this. I want everybody to know I got us a new logo. It's kind of hypey. I put it in the new Hearthside, so we started. You'll start to see it change. It changed, I think 420 changed it already on Discord, and you'll start to see the social media and the website. But we did get a new logo, and with that, I'm actually going to be adding to it so we can have logos for both the Olympian and Gladiator. So.
Production.
Yep, the production. Well, I'll hope to see everybody in the stream. Check the community streamers tabs. Have a wonderful night from us at Hearthside. See you tomorrow.
Dignitas.
Bye.